graduate of Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. I am here today marching alongside my fellow empowered Americans because just like many of you, I am begging for change. A little over 4 years ago, a shooter who should never have had access to a gun in the first place committed a horrific massacre at my school. 17 students, teachers, and staff who should all have had the opportunity to go on to lead beautiful, productive lives were stripped of that opportunity at the hands of an AR-15. Upon hearing the news of the Uvalde shooting, I processed it slowly. I wish I could say that I was shocked. I wish I could say that I was speechless, and more than anything, I wished that no other community had to endure what mine did in 2018. And yet, it's 4 years later, and I am exhausted. I am tired of the endless stream of news notifications on my phone, delivering headlines dripping in blood. I am tired of the pretty infographics flooding my social media feeds, begging for the same reform that our country has been begging for 23 years since Columbine. I am tired of my school and town being tacked on to the ends of lists when discussing the most recent tragedy. I am tired of legislative apathy and needless polarization over an issue that is common sense. More than tired, though, I am angry. Angry that 4 years later, I'm participating in the same march, in the same shirt, wondering the same thing. Why does America love its guns more than its people? I am a political science student at The Ohio State University. IO? In pursuit of the answer to this question, I took a course called Gun Politics. On the first day of class, on one of the first slides of the lecture, was a blank slide that said, "What is gun violence?" A question that I am uniquely qualified to answer. Gun violence is watching my teachers cry in class when we were finally allowed back in school, knowing that we all just passed the building that our classmates, teachers, and coaches were murdered in. Gun violence is my friend Bailey holding her little brother tight and saying an extra "I love you" before dropping him off because she doesn't know if it's the last time she'll see him alive. Gun violence is bouquets of flowers in the street memorializing the unarmed black man who was reduced to a hashtag by a police officer. Gun violence is the awkward pause before I tell someone where I'm from because I know the weight the word Parkland carries. Gun violence is the 17 dead from my school rattled off in an alphabetical list, always starting with Alyssa Alhadeff all the way to Peter Wang. Gun violence is students and teachers flooding the street, chanting and begging for change, constantly wondering, am I next? Gun violence is you, gun violence is me, and gun violence is American. 4 years on February 14th, 2018, I felt powerless. I remember texting my friends all in their respective hiding places. Closets, under desks, in the library, wherever they could. I remember my friend Sam. Valentine's Day is her birthday. She spent her birthday waiting to find out if her friends were dead, hiding from an active shooter, and at one point even peeing in a trash can so as to not sacrifice her safety and give up her position. I remember being so certain that our shooting would be the last. Not one more, enough, time's up. And then the same news vans that harassed us as we struggled to overcome the tragedy vanished. I remember the first day back after the shooting, there were microphones shoved in my face, and I had to walk a good bit from where I was normally dropped off because the news vans blocked all traffic. And then suddenly, there was nothing, and I felt as though the world had moved on. Standing here today, though, I know that we have not moved on. I know that we are strong, we are empowered, and we are angry. We, as an American people, are capable of creating change. We, as an American people, are done wondering if we are next. We, as an American people, will vote out those legislators who disagree that universal background checks can save lives. We, as an American people, are armed. We are armed with our ballots, with our voices, and our Thank you.